Hi, my name is Richard N. Estrella, and I am the Senior Vice President and Director of Operations for Estrella Insurance. Estrella was founded by Nicolás Estrella, which is my eldest brother, and he started the business back in 1975, roughly 75, 76. He started in the life insurance business, and he noticed that the one common denominator from the Hispanics that he would mostly serve was that they wanted P&C, they wanted auto insurance. They would very, very often ask him, "Hey, do you do auto insurance?" And he said, "You know what? I guess I have to do this. It's just one of the lines that they keep asking me for." So he goes out and he gets his 220 license and he gets appointments with insurance companies and he starts selling auto insurance. Basically, he was selling the minimum requirement at the time, which was PIP. He tried to figure out a way to make it more accessible for people to purchase it. So he starts selling it. He opens his first insurance agency in Hialeah. It gets traction very, very fast. People start putting together the name Estrella with, synonymous with low cost auto insurance, substandard auto insurance, or minimum requirements at that point. And he reinvested his money back into the business from the beginning. Quickly after he opened his first store, he opened the second store, started using publications and/or publicity to further get the word out, and quickly grew. I would say he had 3 insurance agencies already by probably the mid 1980s, 81, 82. He already had a few insurance agencies. Somewhere around that time or shortly after, the law changes and they add PD to PIP. And that changed the game for a lot of people, especially for the substandard auto market in South Florida, because policies that were averaging $40, $50, $60 for a 6-month tripled and went to $150, $180. So there was an immediately increase in both policy premium and per policy profit went up. So all of these things combined with the fact that we were doing more and more advertisement kind of ballooned Estrella up. So in 1988, he opens his own insurance carrier called Star Casualty Insurance Company. And that one propelled us into even a different type of business in that now we're operating insurance agencies with independent insurance agencies with various insurance companies, and simultaneously also running an insurance agency or an insurance company. Apart from the fact that the company is family-owned, operated by Cuban immigrants, most of the people that work in this company today are born outside of the United States. For the most part, back in the early 80s and early 90s, many of the insurance managers that we had in the stores and the producers, you would say, had a close relationship to the family, or they were family members, or they were probably from the general area of where the family comes from, which is from Pinar del Rio, Cuba. And you would find many, many connections, store by store somehow, where someone was either born in Pinar del Rio, Cuba, or knew someone from Pinar del Rio, Cuba, and ended up at the agency somehow. Because of the fact that we are a Hispanic-owned insurance agency and insurance company, we tend to receive many new franchisees that are opening stores be Hispanic as well. Although today there's a potpourri of cultures that are within Estrella today. You can run the gamut of how many countries that are being represented as owners today. But overwhelmingly, they're Hispanic, and overwhelmingly, they're from Cuba. And that must have to do with the fact that we are in Dade County in Miami, where our roots are from and where we started. But also, again, the fact that the family members and the founding of the company are from Cuba.